Hi everybody, my name is Chastiny and welcome to my booktube channel. Does this bother people, me doing this? Oh god. We're gonna make this through. Don't worry. Damn it, I forgot her name. Charlotte. Let's appreciate this melanin. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning member of the family, I apologize deeply for being MIA for almost, 8 weeks? 7 weeks? It's around there. But I've had a good reason. I go to school, I have a job, blah, 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 blah. No social life, hard to edit and whatever. But I have got to take time to do my hair and answer questions about projects. And so I decided to make a video of me listening to the Golden Compass and reacting to it and just going through like the motions of what I remember, how it's different from the TV show and the movie, though we really don't talk about the movie because that one doesn't count. Though there is one good part of that movie that I will always like, and I arguably say it does better than the TV show, but we'll get there when we get there. Because there's going to be someone that comes around that's not part of booktube and they want to know what kind of hair I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and do the specs. I will be using pre-stretch quick and easy Cetra hair. It's gray. It's like black into gray. I already did my hair pre-parted. I pre-parted my hair with rubber bands, so that all I have to do is braid. My shoulders already hurt, like the pain. Already separated and parted, and I will give you the link to the video which I watched to get an idea of how to do it, though I didn't do it exactly like the video because I'm not talented like that. No, not at all. One thing I really like about the audiobook is that it has like a cast of people doing the voices and stuff. So it's kind of like listening to an old radio show, but you know, voice acting on par. Perfectly fine. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get started because last time I tried to record this video, it took me 15 hours to do my hair and I was so tired, I didn't film an intro, an outro, and by the time I could do it, the hair was already kind of old looking and not fresh. So, I was like, I'll just do it over again. I could listen to this book 1,000 more times, so it'll be alright. You know what I've always noticed is that Lord Asriel is supposed to be like this strong, scary, imposing man, but like, you know, like the way he's described in the books, I have not seen anyone portray him the way I think of him in the books and the way I see him. And like the guy that's playing him now, he's too nice, you know? Like I see Lord Asriel as kind of an a-hole. I've gotten a grand total of 2 braids done. 2. I don't think the rubber band thing's gonna work though. So it took me a couple of readings to realize that when Lord Asriel showed the picture of the man with the snake demon under the aurora, and you could see the what is it called, the city in the sky and stuff like that. So it took me like 3 or 4 readings to realize that the man in the picture was actually Lord Boreal. And I was like, yo, and I forgot to check it when the TV show came out. I'm gonna have to look. And also, I've always thought of Lord Boreal as way older than what he is in the TV show. In fact, I think of everybody in the book way older than they actually are in the show. So, by the way, shout out to the TV show for being inclusive. Oh my God, so many black people in so many important places in the book. Makes me feel good. I love it. So, I kind of wish the movie Mrs. Coulter acted like the TV Mrs. Coulter, but I kind of wish that the TV Mrs. Coulter looked like the movie Mrs. Coulter, but with black hair. You know, like, you can only be so picky or something like that. But I appreciate the TV Mrs. Coulter, even though she's not, like, to me, she's not wildly gorgeous or anything. Like if I saw her walking by, I wouldn't pay no attention to her. Not to say that the actress is ugly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the way they describe her in the book, she stops a room. And I was like, this lady doesn't stop a room. But her acting is on point because I believe she's Mrs. Coulter. And honestly, I like her better because the one in the movie with Nicole Kidman or whatever, like she didn't do it for me. Like, yeah, she was beautiful, but that's it. She didn't have like the feel. In the TV Mrs. Coulter, I don't know the actress, but she does it right. Like, and she brings a level of Mrs. Coulter that I didn't even realize was there. Like, she's hurting. She's a woman in a man's world, and she's like, she has this power. She wants more power, and at the same time, she is not happy at all. Like, there's a point where she's like walking across like this line high up in her very beautiful apartment, and she's just kind of walking, and she could fall at any moment. Like, she's playing that little tipsy-turvy thing, and like that just brought a different character of Mrs. Coulter that I see that, like, it's gorgeous, and I love it. So the more I watch TV Mrs. Coulter, the more I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get why they got her. That's another thing about the TV show, is that I feel like the TV show and the movie kind of neuter some of the characters, because Ma Costa is like a woman. Like, Ma Costa's like, what you mean? Where's my son? Where is my son? Where is he? You half-ass pillock. I don't have the accent. But like, most of these characters are described as so strong and, fierce in their own way. And when it comes to the TV show, they're kind of just like watered down. Like, in the show, Ma Costa's like, yes, my son, he's gone. Oh my gosh. And she's not like, yo, where my son? You were watching him. What you do? Oh, also, I just want to say that in the book, Lyra is described as an urchin. And I kind of appreciate that because I too, as a child, was an urchin. Like, I ran around around the town. I also feel like I'm more like Will, because Will isn't an urchin. He's super, like, adult me feels like Will. Younger me feels like Lyra. So I see myself in both characters. I love this book. Oh my God. I'm a nerd, right? So I like to watch like interviews when authors do interviews about their books. And I remember watching one of the interviews Mr. Philip Pullman did. It was in a documentary about the author of Alice in Wonderland. And Mr. Pullman was in it briefly. And I remember he said something about how Lyra is a lot like Alice from Alice in Wonderland in a way. He was like, I kind of stole her a little bit. And I've never read Alice in Wonderland, so I don't know. But whenever Lyra is lying about her name or something, like, it's always something that started with an L for me. But this one, she said Alice, and then I was like, oh, like Alice in Wonderland. I was like, oh, look at him making little connections. I see you, Mr. Pullman. I see you. You think I'm not paying attention? I see you. I knew this was gonna take forever, so hopefully I'm not going to bed at like 12. Watch, I go to bed at like 1. I'd be so mad at myself, but once I'm done, I'll be done, and I won't have to worry about my hair for a little while. It's gonna be nice. I'm not good at the grip yet though. Like, it's still a little bit loose, but oh well. Let me tell you something, Mr. Pullman. You really know how to plant seeds everywhere. Like I've always said, I've listened to this story many times. I'm surprised I don't know it like word for word by now. But I just realized that you are like dropping hints of different things that we're gonna see in the second book, The Subtle Knife. In the first book, like there's subtle hints like those they call them what, the breathless ones in this book. Like it's just a rumor of things up north, and that's the those little, what are they called? Lord, what are they called? The little shimmery ghost things. But like I never realized so much of what happens in the other books are being spoken about in the first book. Like it didn't hit it until now. I'm impressed. I like this foreshadowing. Oh, I promise you, I want to write like you one day. Now we're coming up. We're meeting one of my favorite characters, Lee Scoresby. Now, the movie actor that played Lee Scoresby is probably the best representation I've ever seen of Lee Scoresby. Okay, he's the only one aside from Lin-Manuel, whatever his name is. But I appreciate the one in the TV show. I appreciate Mr. Manuel. Oh, and by the way, the word I was thinking of, specter. I wonder what they're gonna look like. Like, how are they gonna make them look on the TV show? And then also, like, I wonder what the tilapia is a fish. Trollopi, I wonder what they're gonna look like. What are the elephant things? Mulefa, what are they gonna look like? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. And then there's the Gallivespians. Oh my god, there's just so much. And then of course Metatron and the angels, Bartholomew. Oh my gosh. I think Bartholomew, yeah. I think he's like one of my favorite characters. Like, I don't think about him often, but when I do remember him, I'm like, oh yeah, I do like him. He is so sassy. He's the companion to Will in the third book, and he's an angel, and I was like, I love this guy. Season 1 was pretty much like book 1 and blending into book 2. But season 1, the Sizzleman, the officer, when they are first going north, the Sizzleman was Dudley Dursley, and I was like, oh, I know him. So now I'm kind of sitting back like, I wonder what other actors I'm gonna see in this show go, I know him, I know this one. Alert, because I don't know who's seen it, who hasn't seen it, whatever, but I'm at the point where Lyra goes to like this little village over the ridge, and she sees Tony Macarios without his demon, and they find out that's what they do for intercision and stuff like that. And I remember in the TV show, Tony Macarios doesn't exist And so instead of Tony Macarios dying, it's Billy Costa, one of the Egyptian kids. And it hurt my feelings so bad that I started crying. I was like, what? How dare you? How? Why? Why would you do that to me? It hurt my feelings. Like, it still kind of hurts my feelings, but I was like, wait, no. It just hurt my feelings when it was Billy instead of Tony. I mean, I knew it was coming because, you know, I read all the books, but like the fact that it was Billy instead of Tony really hurt me. Like, not that I wish death on Tony, but still, like, you know, hurt my feelings. I still feel some type of way. I understand why they did it though, because, you know, they need to consolidate some of the characters because, you know, time saving and stuff like that. But whatever, you know what I mean. And also in the TV show, the women went north with the Egyptian women went north with the guys, and I was like, that didn't happen in the book, but I'll let it go. You know, I'll let it slide. I don't know. It's also what, 10:40 to 11. Oh my god, I might be going to bed at 12. Oh my god.
Light of the lights of Bolvanger, and the blaze of the fire was only a faint glow. The only light came from the faint radiance of the snow.
Time to dip them, and I'm going to sleep. I will talk to you in like 2 days. Hi everybody. So it's been a couple of days since I've done my hair. As you can see, I have it right now in my pigtails. I like it. It took a grand total of 10 hours to braid, just to braid. I'm not even talking about like the parting or anything like that. It looks so good in the camera. I wonder if it's just me. I don't know. Let me take it down so y'all can see it. This is how long it is. You can see in the back how long it is. This is it in the front. Yes. Coffee is my soulmate. It's cute. I can pull it over to one side. Well, except for this braid here. Put it over to one side. Stay. Now I'll go to this side. Oh, I think I can pull it over to this side more. I've already worn it to work and people really seem to like it at my job, which is nice. I did it for the Halloween feel. You know, it is October. So I did it in lieu of Halloween. Either way, I did this by myself. I'm actually really proud of myself. I didn't think I could do this by myself, but I did. This is kind of nice. Isn't it weird? Oh my gosh. I'm telling people I'm like Morticia Addams, but like an updated version of Morticia Addams. Gomez, don't torture yourself. That's my job. I guess that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Sorry it took so long for me to come back. I really appreciate that you guys have stuck around. I'm pretty sure I've lost some. I don't know. I wouldn't blame them. I mean, I unsubscribe from people who stop doing stuff all the time. So, no hard feelings. But if you come back, welcome back, girl or guy. Honey, welcome back. The second half of the book, in case you want to keep seeing my reactions to the book, will be in the second video that comes out next week, as long as I edit it on time, which I will do my best. Hi everybody, post-editing Chastiny here. I forgot to tell you all about my little book club called Between the Bookends on slack.com. I am a vice president of the Student Veterans Organization, and we found this website called Slack, and it's kind of like you can talk to people, and you know, you can just have random rooms for random things. Like right now, my book club Slack page has book club, it has book memes, a general. I created one especially for his dark materials, and I've put a whole bunch of memes in there so far, but you know, there's not a lot of people here, In fact, there's only me and Sophia. So if you guys want to, keep in contact with me, you can jump on Slack. The links will be down below. This will definitely be a way for me to stay in contact with you guys while I'm still making videos. Very slowly but surely they will come. Also, I also forgot to say that, Black Lives Matter. As usual, links will be down below to help you educate yourself. Or if you have any links for me, please let me know. I always love watching documentaries. Those are my things. So, let's educate each other. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Please enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell Petey you love him. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.